Hello, I believe we are live. It's time to race some California Pop Secret 500, gentlemen. Let's take a look at the standings here real quick before we get started. As it turns out, our season is not over. We are sitting in 11th position, 25 points back of Tony Stewart. Apparently, he had a really bad race last time out at Martinsville. So it is getting very tight here. 45 points out from the 400 point cutoff, 25 points out of the top 10. We got Mikey back here giving us trouble as well. What a very interesting standing situation we got going on right here. Let me make sure we're coming live here. Yes, we are. Okay. Want to mute that. All right, there we go. Okay, so yeah, this is the standings. As it turns out, we've got a chance. So let's see what we can do here. California, 25 points. So that's in the top, little finishing positions. That'll be about 5 positions or so, especially if we are able to lead laps. A bit further down the order, it's probably going to be 6, 7 spots. We're going to have to finish ahead of him at least to make up that ground. So let's go ahead and jump into NR2003 and get started with a little bit of practice, and then we'll get the race underway. These are the settings we're going to run with here. 125 laps, 100% AI difficulty, we're going big. And yeah, these will be the settings. Can I please do 100% race on NASCAR Thunder 2004? I could do that sometime. You think my last video was still just luck? Hey, look, okay? Don't You have no idea. There's no determination. I saw the gap and I went for it. Nathaniel, I appreciate you being here. We can do some NASCAR Thunder 2004 stuff sometime for sure. I'll have to get that set up. These are the settings we're going to go with here in terms of setup. This will be our race set. It's kind of really typical of my usual setup, lowering the brake bias, taking a little bit of spoiler out of it. I've got the transmission ratio set up. We're pretty much maxing out in the draft on the straightaways. And yes, we did reach 600 subs. So I wanted to say thank you before we get started. I really appreciate you guys, and it's an exciting day.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Keep it to 35. Keep it under.
We stuck on 599 for quite a while yesterday, and I was getting teased. I was like, all right, when's it gonna happen? But yes, I thank you all for supporting me and helping me out with that. And it does mean a lot, and I hope that we can continue to grow. And yeah,
Okay, merge when you can.
700 coming one day soon. I mean, not that long ago in the season mode at the Brickyard, we were celebrating 500. So, and it was funny. I was watching a old stream from this series. I mean, obviously, I did take a bit of a hiatus from this season mode, but we were going for 150 subs to get a 100% race in the season mode at one point, so having 600 now is crazy. So I do appreciate you guys. And yeah, racing out west here today, California, one of my home tracks. 400 away from ad revenue. Ah, geez, I can sell out in 400 subs. Not bad, huh? I think one of the biggest features I'm looking forward to having access to is that you could do the community posts. So I could put things like polls or, memes or whatever I want to, links to stuff. If I find interesting NR2003 or other sim racing stuff, I can put that up there. Hello, welcome on in. Hitting some practice up here before we get started. Season is on the line yet again. Tony Stewart only 25 points ahead of us in 10th position. As somehow we actually got closer to the chase after the last race at Bristol. Don't know what that's all about. Alright, we go number 1 there. early on in practice. Good stuff. We have Morgan Shepherd here, gentlemen. I see him a little bit up the road. Can we please get an amen in the chat from Morgan Shepherd having made the field?
Inside. Still there. Clear inside. Inside. Still there.
We're just clear, but it's Brian Vickers in second place, so none of the big dogs have really put in a lap yet. As you see, we go down to second there.
Still there. Stay high. Clear inside.
Also, I am sorry if I sound a little bit nasally today. I've been having some allergies recently, trying to power through it here. Just, man, this time of year is no good for me.
Clear.
I don't even know. I used to play baseball, like, at this time of the year. I don't know why I chose an outdoor sport where you play on grass. Especially considering how pasty white I am. I used to get sunburned pretty bad playing baseball. Of course, you don't get nearly as badly sunburnt when you are sitting in the shade of the dugout the entire game.
Car outside.
Ahmed Morgan Shepherd, 43rd in practice.
Clear.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and take it into pit road here and see what we can do in qualifying. I think we've got top 10 pace as we are showing it in practice. And, you know, this track's pretty similar to Michigan, a little bit tighter in the corners, but I'm not getting on.
Keep it under 55.
Okay.
Keep it under 4,500 in seconds.
Alright, well, we almost crashed it at Michigan as well, trying to get on pit road, so that is a good sign. Left bench never looks so pale. Speaking the truth right there. I used to get sunburnt on the back of my hand. That's how bad it was. Ooh. Alright. Let's go ahead and get out of the car. We'll jump into some qualifying here. Casey Mears, 5th fastest. Scott Wimmer, 6th. Very interesting. I kind of want to see where Tony Stewart is at. Where's he at? He's 8th so far. Alright. Very interesting. We also have to look out for Mikey. He's down at 24th. That's good. That's good. Alright, 63 degrees. Good weather. Let's go ahead and get out and qualify. Never been sunburnt in your life? Well, that is fortunate for you. If I go to any outdoor event, I mean, I tried sunscreen up, but there's a good chance I'm at least getting a little bit pink. Like any race that I've ever gone to, I'm pretty sure I've gotten slightly sunburnt. Alright, she's a little bit fishtaily in the first lap or two out. That's one thing I did notice from my practicing. Is we're gonna have to be really careful on like lap 1 and 2 of the race. Once we get the tires heated in a little bit, should be okay. Not great there on the first lap. Can definitely go faster, but that will be kind of a banker lap for us. Yeah, 39. Need to do better than that. are ahead of Stewart though, so that's a good good look. Alright, let's see as we cross the line. Felt a bit faster. 38.7, okay, okay, good. It's gonna be 8th position. Stewart ahead of us though in 3rd. Yikes. Matt Kenseth once again coming back to drive the 42. Is that true? That's pretty crazy. That is incredible. I didn't hear about that. I've kind of been off the radar, not feeling well with allergies, so I haven't been paying attention to anything. Morgan Shepherd ran a 40.0. Oh, Morgan.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under
Dude, Elliott Sadler
4,500
qualified
in
ahead of
seconds.
us? That's a thing.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Alright, we're gonna hit like 1 or 2 laps in happy hour here. Practice getting on pit road. And then we'll get it started. Hello, Nikki. Yes, it is true. Oh, well, that's exciting. That's actually a pretty cool deal.
Okay, merge when you can.
Well, good for him. And if you had told me at the beginning of the year that we have Matt Kenseth driving the 42, I would I would have been very confused. Alright, so we're just getting a couple laps of happy hour in here. Oh, man, like I said, it is a little bit wrecky on the first lap or two, so that's going to be really where we have to be careful. As this is it right here for the season. We have to finish ahead of Tony Stewart pretty much.
Keep high. Clear inside.
Ah, that's a good point, Nicholas. Kenseth, you know, that is name value. Getting him into the car, so. And I imagine, you know, most people would be kind of pleasantly surprised to have him drive in the 42, so it's kind of my reaction to it. I'm all, that's cool.
Inside.
Alright, so let's talk fuel really quick. We could probably go a maximum of about 47, 48, 49 laps. Depends on really where we're at with the slipstream. And it is a 125 lap race. So I'm thinking we pit to lap 42, lap 84, and we go to the end. Assuming things go green, we can just kind of split it right down the middle. 2-stopper, even runs, and you know, maybe we can just get a little undercut. Because if we can go 47, 48 laps, the AI might stay out that long. So if we pit a little bit early, that might help us. As we pretty much need to use every advantage we can get. So we cannot afford to lose out, you know. Today's the day. As I drive straight into the wall. Alright, we're gonna get on pit road here, hopefully cleanly. That was slow, but it was safe.
Keep it under 4,500 in seconds.
I'm excited though, it's gonna be an interesting week ahead. On iRacing actually. I don't know how many of you guys keep up with the schedule, but we've got ARCA at Talladega this week. So you know I'm going to be running that. And then IndyCar is actually running the Daytona Road Course, so I wanted to try that out since Indy used to be my main series. And, you know, see how well I can run there on the road course. Alright, we're gonna practice getting on the track, and then we're gonna jump straight into it.
Go, go, go! Limit 55. Keep it under 4,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
And then just as a quick update, if you did not see at the start of the broadcast here, we're 25 points out of the chase behind Tony Stewart. Michael Waltrip is right behind us, I believe 9 points back.
Okay, merge when you can.
Yeah, it's ARC at Talladega, which means it's the D-Class series, so no cautions and like short races. So it's gonna be big death. Joe Nemechek second fastest in happy hour, interesting. All right, this is it. Let's go to it.
Drivers,
125 laps. Appreciate you guys for being here. Hope you do enjoy the race. Please make sure to leave a like on the stream if you could, and if you are new, go ahead and help me out and subscribe. But I do hope you enjoy this as we put our season on the line again. We got Mikey to the left of us, Tony 2 cars up on the inside. So everybody that we are racing with qualified ahead of us. And the old yellow M&M up there is definitely my face, considering going into turn 1. Yeah, Joe doing some work in this race. Didn't qualify very well for that good happy hour speed. Thank you for the good luck, gentlemen. Have I thought about downloading custom spotters? Yes, I have, and I just like the original. I feel a fondness for it. I've been so used to it over the years. Alright, we're gonna take it real slow here on lap 1. Man, Casey Kane almost ended us. And I really don't want to be up top 3 wide. If I do 100% race, would I do it live? Yeah, probably. No mistakes from here on out? Ah, come on, it's me. You know we're at least guaranteed 1 mistake. You know me by now. And I really want to get clear. That would be nice. We've been 3 wide at the top probably the entire race so far. Thankfully we survived the first couple laps, so our tires should come in. Should be pretty safe now, but I see Stewart up there near the front. We gotta go. Of course there is a lot of time, but don't want to see him leading laps and running away. You want to eat M&Ms? You guess ads work? Yeah. On certain tracks that are really long, like super speedways, you end up stuck behind a certain person sometimes for a really long time. So just 2 days ago, I uploaded a video at Talladega where I was stuck behind a guy with a White Claw sponsor. So, man, we drove it in a little bit deep there. So yeah, I was thinking about the fact that there are not any laws. Which track would I do if I had to choose? Man, it's been a while since I've run Thunder 2004. I don't know what a fun track would be. I don't know, maybe something stupid like Martinsville or Bristol. Maybe Sonoma. That would be fun. Should have gotten an M&M Bass from Sonic. You went to Sonic? They don't really have those too close to me, although I've been to them before, usually when I'm out of town. Try and get past Tony right here. You have to get used to a load cell brake. Yeah, whenever I I mean, I've only switched things with my setup like once.
Stay low.
From where I started, I got some the better T3PA pedals,
Still there.
and yeah, it takes some getting used to. You definitely like slow down a little bit at first until you get used to it.
Outside.
Let's get past Tony. This will be big for the championship.
Still there.
Come on, baby.
Stay low. Clear outside. Outside.
There's like 5 Sonics around where you live. That's crazy.
Clear outside.
Yeah, I believe like Sonics that I usually go to because my family still does drag racing with my younger brother. And then like I believe there's one in Fallon, Nevada, and like Redding, California. I've been to those, I believe. Oh man, we got out there. You more or less found the best brake spring setting? Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, it just takes a little time once you tinker with the settings and get used to it. I mean, I went from the T150's like normal, like plastic 2-pedal brakes to the 3 PAs with the brake mod that kind of gives you a little resistance on it. Like, it took me some getting used to, but once I had it figured out the way I liked it, it made me feel a lot more confident on the pedals. And yeah, that's the kind of trap you might fall in, giving yourself so many options, you know, customizability. It's like, well, how do you know what's the best? It's kind of a good and bad.
Clear.
Interesting, interesting. I guess Sonic is a thing in Texas, huh? And they're getting 3 wide ahead of me, but we're starting to creep our way up. You put our championship contenders behind me. Man, you guys are really talking up Sonic.
Still there.
Got some sort of brand deal here. You know, they saw I hit 600 subscribers. Sonic coming through.
Still there.
Must be tough. It's tough out there. Oh, the brake actually feels progressive. Yeah, that's the interesting thing. Like, Mark Martin just plowed into the back of me. That was really close. That could have been it. He just drove straight into me. But anyway, yeah, with the brake, like the different feeling as you push it down. I even noticed with the little Conical brake mod I have on mine, like the braking feels a lot, like there's a lot more feeling there. I appreciate you guys coming in. Oh no, Dale Jr. out! Alright, well, we got one contender out here. Or at least on the pit lane. But yeah, I was saying, I do appreciate you guys being here and chatting. Big day, celebrating 600 subs. If you are new and you want to help me out, go ahead and subscribe. But I do just thank you guys for coming into the chat. Hello, Risky. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you watching. Let's get an update. Lap 13. You started 8th. You are up into 3rd. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it, but in real life, this was the first ever running of this race, the Pop Secret 500. And Elliott Sadler got his last NASCAR win at this very race. And they also filmed footage for the movie Herbie Fully Loaded. Why would they do that? I don't know. Oh, I see. So it actually is a load cell. That's pretty interesting. Oh, you don't have access to a PC to play on NR2003? That sucks. Oh, Morgan Shepherd was in the pit lane. Dang, man, he just can't keep that car off or on the track.
Stay low. Next car's the leader.
I think Morgan's going into the pits.
Keep low.
Oh no. Can we please get an amen?
Keep low. Okay, you're in second. Good job. Keep low. Clear outside.
Yeah, there's lots of good, you know, the thing with NR2003 is you can watch lots of people do awesome race simulations, broadcast stuff. Oh, you're stuck out of town, I see. I know it sucks not to be able to run or anything, but at least SimRacing content is all the rage right now. Bigger than it's ever been. You hate to see it. Also, we got a chance to go to the lead here, as all of a sudden we're coming into a lot of speed.
Stay low. Here comes the leader.
Yeah, that's me.
Keep low.
To the lead on 100 AI difficulty.
Still there. Stay low.
Now our tires looking good. We can go about 50
You're in
laps.
first.
Oh, that's very cool. The stiffness sort of changes. I don't even know, like, if I could, like, really, you know, choose what I would want. I don't think I'm good enough to know what feels the best for me and what would make me fastest. I think I wouldn't like to be spoiled for choice like that. I appreciate you saying that, man. I qualified in 8th in this race. I think, you know, iRacing has... For me, iRacing is going to be your top-of-the-line multiplayer racing experience. Like, nothing comes close to it. But if you want single-player, you know, oval racing, I know iRacing has AI and they're getting there with it, but it's not even on the level of NR2003. What season will I do next after this one? That's still up in the air. I haven't decided yet what I want to do. I don't know. I'm not sure I want to progress chronologically. I think maybe we'll leave the you know, 2005 season for another time. I've had lots of suggestions throughout running this season mode. Hello, Big Cheese, welcome. doing well so far. Qualified 8th, got off to a bit of a rocky start, but we're up into 1st now, lap 21. It's going to be a 2-stopper today. And man, that starting sequence was pretty hairy, but found our way through. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Is you know, with iRacing, you're stuck with. I mean, you can do different paint schemes and stuff, but you're pretty much stuck with the tracks and the cars that they have available. Within our 2003, there is a lot more cars and eras of racing available. Yeah, if you were able to do some graphical changes. Yeah, I mean, the game's, you know, I have quite a few things changed to make it look pretty good. My computer's not a monster by any means, but it can handle this. But yeah, you know, I think the game still looks good. I mean, it's not like cutting edge or anything, but definitely serviceable. '80s Pinties. Oh my. Do we have to do we have to do a meme season mode after this? I did do Arca. I don't know, I was thinking maybe something trucks? I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, we also have to consider that we need the tracks available. So I would want the schedule to be as accurate as possible. I mean, I don't need a perfect year, you know, of the track available, but I'd want it to be at least somewhat accurate to the time period. Oh yeah, I've seen the VR possibilities for this. I would like to try that out. I don't have a VR setup, but that is on my wish list one day. Been saving up. Yeah, I highly recommend the Ben Crazy's videos. If you need help with stuff on NR2003, he explains a lot of stuff very clearly. He's not you know, blasting music in the background and awful microphone. He's actually very professional. Some, you know, when you think of tutorials for old games, you think of like awful fraps playing Let the Bodies Hit the Floor in the background. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Fazlane, it is down in the description, all my setup stuff. What I'm running with wheel, pedals, chair. You'll be able to find that down below. My computer is a pre-built. I haven't seen my actual computer available online, but the specs at least are down below. Oh, hyper unregistered Bandicam, is that what it is? Yeah. We're killing it so far. Been really good once we got clear of the pack. 27 laps in. I've been on top of my game here, as I've had to be in the latter half of this season. Tires are a little bit worn, but we only need to go maybe, what, 15 more laps at the most? Yeah, some type of watermark on the video. By the way, I'm not trying to call anybody personal out. I just, like, am reminiscing about the early days of YouTube. I mean, I'm not really one to talk. Literally, like, every program I use to make these videos possible is free. You know, I'm on OBS, OpenShot video editor, freaking Paint for my thumbnails. We out here. A hypothetical season? Yeah, I saw some of the suggestions. Bush super trucks at ovals, Bush cars night races. I don't know if I'd want to do a hypothetical one or a real one or what. Oh yeah, like the programs I use, they may be free, but they are top quality stuff. Like, yeah, that's the crazy part. OBS probably shouldn't be free for what it offers. It is unbelievable. I don't know, maybe with the hypothetical seasons, I probably wouldn't want to address the drivers passing away thing or not, just because that can be a bit controversial, like you said. But we could do like season simulations. I mean, I know a lot of people have done it, but like, you know, what if there was no chase, or what if this happened, or what if they raced here, or what if they didn't race there? I don't know. I'd figure something out. What if Larson never said the that's a good one. Or Mayfield or Hamail never did drugs. Well, yeah, those would be interesting. Do I know Daytona USA? Yes, I do. It's one of my favorite. I've played the arcade cabinet a few times before, but Let's Go Away is one of my favorite video game songs ever. We're really pushing out the gap. I'm on fire right now. Man, when I ran 99 difficulty earlier in the season at this very track, same settings and everything, but on 99 difficulty, I finished 8th. But, I guess I've just gotten better. I guess I'm just a better driver. Can you believe that? Watch, I completely run wide in turn 1. 2020 cars, the 1975 schedule. That could be interesting. Oh, there's an NR2003 Daytona USA car set. I'd check that out for sure. What, do you happen to know off the top of your head what mod it's for? Is it original cup? Probably an older one, I would guess. 2021, but every mile and a half plus oval is actually a roval. Now you're speaking my language. See, somebody who understands me. NASCAR kart racing on the Wii was your first NASCAR game. What was my first ever... The first ever NASCAR game I played would be like NASCAR Heat on the PC, like old NASCAR Heat, like the original. That would be the first one I ever played, I would guess. Get a quick update here. I don't see no Tony Stewart. Oh, he's down at 15th. That's very good. Never played any Wii NASCAR games. I do have a Wii though. What about Gran Turismo 5 NASCAR? Maybe I should do some of that. Okay, we have NASCAR 98. NASCAR Thunder 2004 on PC. Thunder 2002, okay. It's a good one. Yeah, I played Thunder 2003 pretty early when it came out. But I want to say that the OG NASCAR Heat would have been my first. That was when I was really young. That's a good point, Big Cheese. You know, you want those races to be special, and they would get watered down maybe if you had a little bit too many. Yeah, Gran Turismo 5 NASCAR season mode next? NASCAR 2000 was your first? And you remember how much it sucked? That's funny. Yeah, it's easy to get rose-tinted glasses for some of those older games, but some of them were obviously bad when they first came out. I remember not liking 06 at all when I first played it. And I feel a little bit better about that game now, but it's got some major issues. Oh, you found the download link for Daytona USA? If you do have, it's a skin pack, okay. You can either comment, like on the stream after it's done. You can put it in my Discord if you have Discord. I will definitely check it out though. You message it to me on Discord, you can do whatever you want. First one you played was Heat 2 because you're a newer fan? Alright, well, I'm sorry to hear that you played NASCAR Heat 2 at first. I'm assuming you're talking about, like, a new NASCAR Heat. Raced in a NASCAR league on Gran Turismo 6? I didn't really do much NASCAR on Gran Turismo 6. I never played that one that much. Probably one of my most played racing games ever is actually GT5. You bought 98 on Sega Saturn? Nice. Alright, still holding strong. We're about at the point where we need to make our stop here. Like right now, actually, so I think we're gonna take it one more lap and then bring it in. We are just killing everybody. I don't understand. I gotta try and make these races as competitive as I can, but I'm just on another level today. Like, I thought 100 would be a big challenge. Okay, Heat 4, Dirt to Daytona, and Chase for the Cup. Those are much better choices. Heat 4 is a good game. Alright, we're gonna come on down next time by. GT6 was so great. Yeah, I don't know why it never like drew me in as much as 5. Also, can we please get an amen? Amen for me getting on pit road safely.
Limits 55. Keep it under 4,500.
I'm literally like crawling onto the pit lane. Alright, no cautions. Please.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,500 in seconds.
In before a last lap spin. Don't you put that on me. Posted a download link in Discord. Alright, thank you. I'll definitely check that out.
Wait, something's wrong. Come on, you guys. One of the air wrenches jammed.
One of the air wrenches jammed. Do you guys know there are pit road mistakes in this game? Some of you probably do.
Go! Limits 55. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Sorry, buddy. I know you can make it up on the track.
It's been a while since I've had one of those. We will come out in front of the leaders, just about. Not quite, but it's going to be close. Actually going to come out with a huge pack of cars.
Okay, merge when you can.
Oh, I'm scared.
3 wide, outside. Keep low. Stay low. Keep low.
Get away from me.
Keep low. Clear outside. Outside.
Oh, there is an actual pit crew in NASCAR series now. They added it
Keep low.
for iRacing. But yeah, mistakes. I think that would just make people salty though. So we should probably not be in this spot, because if they start pitting, they're just going to stop like that. And I'm going to hit Jeff Gordon and almost spin out.
Clear. Car outside.
This game tests me.
The leader pitting now. Clear.
Yeah, the thing with the pit road mistake, I mean, it already is a thing, but I guess the only thing that would make it acceptable is like, I don't even know. Like, I was gonna say, like, your positioning in the pit box, maybe you're more likely to have a mistake if you're not dead center, because it actually does make you stop a little slower if you're not dead center.
Clear inside.
Man, okay. Well, we lost a little bit of time right there going through that. But we should be alright. Yeah, we already came out well ahead of Kurt Busch. See how much faster we are than those guys who stayed out, though.
Keep low.
Thankfully, we had built up that lead, because
Stay low.
could have been really bad. And I almost crashed a lap down right there. Even if I had spun and not hit anything, I would have been stuck a lap down. Alright, we're on the lead lap.
The leader's pitting now. You're now in the top 20. Good job.
Good job. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to push a little bit right here. I think we should be fine. I mean, Kurt Busch is 8 seconds back and he was behind us, so I think the couple laps of undercut that we got right there kind of helped me out when it came to me losing time in that little fracas. I think I got saved. Oh, Derek. Yeah, when you're by yourself like this, especially when you've hit an undercut, you want to go as fast as you can.
You're back in the lead. Clear.
So I am quite a fan of F1, so I do believe in the pit strategy to make up ground or lose ground. Do an SRM offline league. I've thought about doing something like that before, like maybe letting people pick their cars and stuff. I was actually going to mention earlier when I was thinking about doing, another season mode, maybe doing some sort of IROC thing, but it's like all the meme characters that we've had. So like Morgan Shepherd, Ricky Craven could be in there, maybe Buckshot Jones. Want to hear my commentating? Oh boy. I don't think you do. Maybe I could do, yeah, Ricky Craven would have to be in there. Morgan Shepherd for sure. Buckshot. Who else would be in that? Maybe Shane Emile. Racers from all generations. Could do that as well. Maybe a little bit of Ron Hornaday. He always gives me trouble. Oh, Morgan. F1 pit stops are crazy, but since those cars are so hard to, pass each other on the track, that's where they do a lot of their work. Kirk Shelmerdine, Ty Dillon. I would also probably need help, like setting up liveries and stuff, because that's one thing I don't know anything about with NR2003. I don't know how to paint cars. As weird as that sounds, I know a lot of people that are into NR2003 do that sort of thing, but that has never really been my jam. Oh, Mikey. Yeah, definitely Michael Waltrip. Good shout. Mike Harmon. I don't know, maybe Kevin LePage could sneak in there. We could do a bigger field than normal IROC. Alright. 71 to go, gentlemen. Let's just keep doing what we're doing. Yeah, I think we saw Mike Harmon for maybe the first time on this channel when I was doing the Xfinity 2020 mod the other day. I think that might have been his first appearance. Kyle Petty's a good choice. Descartes. Gosh. Danica? Yay or nay? Aaron Crocker? Yay or nay? It's 69 to go.
Clear outside.
No, too many wrecks. Danica and Stenhouse. Aaron will sleep with the team owner. Also wanted to say I do appreciate you guys for watching. If you are not subscribed to the channel, it would help me out a lot if you could do so. We just passed 600, which is awesome. I do appreciate it very much. And I will shill a little bit. If you could like the stream as well, if you haven't already, that would be great, as killing it so far in the race that we had to show up in. And man, this 100 difficulty isn't putting up too much of a test yet. I kind of expected more. That is a, you know, one thing for me personally that I noticed with NR2003 is, like, you know, I'm a better driver some days than I am others, you know. I'm a very picky driver, so one day I can fly away on 100, and another day I'll probably get wrecked on 99, so. Who wouldn't sleep with their team owner, though? Telling me you interested in Ray Evernham? Because hey, I don't judge. Timmy Hill, but he gets great spawn. Okay. Yo, not even joking, Timmy Hill is my actual favorite driver nowadays. My man went out there and won a pro invitational race on a G29 or something like that. G27 was it? No, I don't think it was that. And then he's super humble and nice. So let's go do it in real life.
Keep it up, keep it up.
You'd sleep with Ray to get to drive race cars. See, that's something I can agree with. I was actually looking at Aaron Crocker's career results the other day. I don't know why her name came up in my head. Maybe I was watching some old video games or something, but like, you know, you can give her a hard time all you want. You can say that she did whatever with Ray Evernham and got a career out of it, but I certainly don't have a 19th place career best finish in NASCAR.
That car's a lap down. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Clear.
Jeff Burton just has not been good in this season. Poor Jeff.
Still there.
Favorite truck drivers, Clay Greenfield. Timmy Hill's your favorite since Indy 2017. Nice.
Clear outside.
Oh, Ricky. Don't you dare.
That car's a lap down. Outside.
Phew, I can smell that brain fart from here.
Clear outside. Car outside. Stay low.
Thank you for subscribing. Excuse me, Ruben Hilton Jr. I appreciate it.
Car outside.
Sorry, I'm
Stay low.
in the middle of a little tussle here.
Stay low. Stay low.
Chase Elliott's not a bad choice.
Keep low. Clear outside. Outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
Alright, finally clear that little group. Good stuff. We'll just keep on cruising. Nothing like a Sunday drive
On flags. We're halfway home.
in California. You just have Grant Enfinger as your favorite, that's it? Alright. Understandable. Was Larson, but Chastain moved into that spot. Yeah, it's a tough situation. I know a lot of people, like, you know, Larson was their favorite, and then they're really crushed by what happens, so, you know, they kind of got disillusioned with it, but it's a no good situation. I've already spoken my piece on that, probably upset a few people. Yeah, hold on, yeah, we got Matt Kenseth now available, so Morgan Shepherd again coming out of the pits.
That car's a lap down.
Oh, you actually got to meet him, that's cool. We got the absolute stud lineup here ahead of us. Morgan Shepherd, Mike Bliss, and John Andretti. It really sucks because you just got a Larson flag, yeah. I don't know if I've ever talked about it too much, like my favorite drivers in other racing series. I know this is mainly a NASCAR-focused channel, but IndyCar for me would be Alexander Rossi. F1 for me would be Sebastian Vettel. NHRA, my favorite driver is Sean Force in Funny Cars. I used to really like Larry Dixon in Top Fuel, if y'all know about that.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear.
Alright, still holding tough out here. Scott Palmer. Alright, I can see that. When you do watch IndyCar, you just root for the Americans. Not a bad choice. I mean, Rossi will never, ever, like, not be my favorite driver. And I know I've mentioned it a million times, but watching him make moves at the inside of the front straight
That car's a lap down.
at the Indy 500, like an inch from the wall with his hand up, like raging at this lap car that was slowing him down, like that, unbelievable. Like, I will forever be a lifetime fan. Kimi Räikkönen, yeah, that's a good choice. A lot of people like a bit of Kimi. I mean, I liked him a lot when he was with Ferrari. That's my team. Has like a bit of Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc. Alright, we're going to be hitting 55 to go here. All smooth sailing.
Still there. Clear.
Joseph Newgarden. Okay, I see it. In, well, in NHRA, I know at least one person knows a bit about it. Top Fuel would have been Larry Dixon. Funny Car would be John Force. Pro Stock would be Erica Enders because she, you know, did the junior drag racing, which I did. And then motorcycles, back when Antron Brown was a motorcycle rider. I liked him a lot.
That car's a lap down. Car outside. Clear outside.
I see. Yeah, F1 can be a team thing. I mean, it's hard to explain to people who don't understand it. So yeah, it is a team thing, but at the same time, like, you can have a favorite driver. Like, Sebastian Vettel is the #1 driver for Ferrari in my mind, even though he's really not. Hello, Wako. Thanks for being here. Joseph Newgarden is a Middle Tennessee boy. Nice. I've never really watched much Pro Mod stuff. I've seen them live when I've been up at Sonoma. Alright, still looking good here. Want to pit around lap 85 or so, I think would be good. Is Mark Martin really 36th? Honestly, after he ran into me and tried to take me out in this race, I'm going to say good. That is controversial considering how he is the GOAT, but he's even in 37th. That's actually a really good point. That you are competing with your teammate first and foremost, but like having watched F1 for a while, like at the end of the day, the team wants the team to win. And with driver orders and stuff, it can turn a bit awkward. But yes, I do agree in a lot of cases, your first job is to be faster than the guy driving the same car as you. And those, you know, considering that you're driving the same car for the most part, you're going to end up very close to each other on the track in a lot of cases. Terry Haddock, Chris McGahey, Tuttle Rowe, and Drew Skillman. Drew Skillman, that's right. Anyone like Monster Jam? I used to like it a lot. I liked a bit of Gravedigger. I used to, and I'm talking, this is like very old, like probably when I was like 7 or something knowledge, but I used to really not like Maximum Destruction, I think it was. I don't know why I didn't like that monster truck. Alright, all is smooth sailing still. Just keeping an eye on things with my tires, my fuel. Oh yeah, sometimes it can be really like tough what happens with a certain driver in F1, like they don't get a fair shake just because of their team situation. But when it's such a big deal and only, you know, 20 guys or so are allowed to do it in the world, like it's the way she goes. It's very cutthroat. Maximum Destruction was your favorite? Yeah. I guess we can't be friends no more. Well, it's funny, I always, I like the racing and the freestyle. I kind of like just to have the variety in it. I would watch, you know, would enjoy it when it was racing and then freestyle and then racing. If I'd seen one too many times in a row, I would want it to be different. Yeah, I don't know if, I mean, I guess I would go see it live if the opportunity was there, but I probably wouldn't go out of my way to go see it. I think it would be a cool experience to at least try once, though. Yeah, I think I might have a couple die-casts of monster trucks. Well, that I can understand. Even, you know, I think everybody when they're a bit younger, they don't really appreciate the racing side of racing as much as they should, maybe. And it's more about crashes or the carnage or something like that. Drag racing's more your thing nowadays. Yeah, you're talking to the Western Conference Finals champion. At one time.
That car's a lap down.
It's a million times cooler in person. Yeah, it's vibrated in the seat when the engine's roared. That sounds very cool. That is why I recommend going to see NHRA, like Top Fuel, like the big series in person as well. It shakes like a square mile around the area. Like, it is unbelievable, the power. I remember the first time I ever went to see NHRA, like the big cars in Sonoma, and like we were going in through the ticketing and stuff. It was like qualifying or testing or something, so we were kind of taking our time getting there. And we're heading through, you know, the grandstands towards our seats, and the funny car hit off the starting line, and it just shook everything. It was unbelievable. All right, we're gonna pit next time. Make sure we get 2 in there.
That car's a lap down.
Get a butt kicker, yeah. I don't know, I've never really been interested in that sort of aspect of a setup. I know, like, the seat of your pants feeling is a big part of racing, but yeah, if you think drag racing is cool, you're speaking to the owner of a real Wally. Alright, we're gonna come down right here. Nice and easy. A little bit better this time, a little bit faster.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,500 in seconds.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think I've ever actually flexed my Wally on stream or on a video before. Maybe I'll have to make a drag racing game video so I can flex on everybody. Alright, boys, no mistakes. Oh yeah, definitely go check out the Discord if you want to. We got NR2003 resources on there. Oh, they actually come with a good stop there. That's good. Made up for the earlier one. Wasn't it the same exact amount of time? 14.8? Should be an easier rejoin this time, probably. Not nearly as scary.
Okay, merge when you can. Car outside. Clear.
Oh wow, so you got the whole setup with the butt kickers. That is very cool. Yeah, I've never really like thought of that as a as something I'd want to get, but that seems pretty interesting. Oh, you've been into NHRA for a good long while. Okay, I see. Your dad's a diehard. That's awesome. Getting to do junior drags and just being around drag racing was a very good experience for me. I enjoyed it a lot. And, you know, sometimes I wish I'd carried on, but the money stuff and, you know, me being interested in circuit racing kind of tempered that, but I still like to follow it. Oh, you even have one mounted under the wheel. That's cool. And you got that advanced setup, man. You're flexing on me out here with my T150. I used to back when this live series started, my chair that I put down in the description was literally a wooden kitchen chair. I was sitting on a wooden kitchen chair for like hours on end. That was not a good idea. Really need it to go green here for a hot minute.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear.
NHRE is the best fan experience in motorsports. Yeah, I remember when I went to my first, pro event in Sonoma, they had this simulator where you could actually, run a funny car, and it was a full motion rig, full funny car cockpit. It was awesome. Like, that blew me away. It was so fun. It's all I wanted to do when there wasn't racing going on. You're finally getting a stand 10 years in. Hey man, I mean, whatever's... Some people like to get all the bells and whistles. Some people just like to go with the necessities. Some people, what are necessities for some people are not for others. Like, I've never thought I needed an actual shifter. I'm perfectly fine with the paddle shifters. You can press on the brakes super hard. Yeah, I finally, I've got my pedals against the wall behind my computer, and the only thing that happens sometimes is that a wire will somehow sneak down there, and I think it's from my webcam, because everything else I've got pretty well, taped up or, hooked onto something so it doesn't come down and get in my way, but my webcam, when I'm not recording, or I've got it at a weird angle, the wire will sometimes sneak down by my foot, and that is the worst feeling when you're getting hit by a wire trying to go on and off the pedals. Are we on the lead lap right now? We are, so if a caution comes, it's not that big of a deal.
Clear inside.
Yeah, the every ticket is a pit pass thing is sweet. That's even, awesome at my local racetrack. Same deal. Alright, so pit stops are starting here. We should come out with a huge lead. The AI is staying out way too long. We're going to undercut a treat here, no risk, because we're still on the lead lap. It's unbelievable how well this race is played into my hands. If there were cautions, that might be bad, but... Oh, you put a blanket under your chair? So your wheels won't move? Yeah, somehow mine, even though I don't have, the locking wheels, mine just doesn't move.
Inside. Keep high.
I mean, I am on a carpet, so maybe that helps.
Clear.
And I'm not the most forceful guy in the world. I don't push with that much force down on the pedals. Even my force feedback's probably pretty weak compared to some people just because I'm not that strong of a guy. Oh, you're planning on going to Texas Motorplex. That's awesome. Unsafe chair. Unbelievable.
You're in the top 10.
All the ways I've been cheated in this series. An unsafe chair penalty makes me sick. You went to Spa and you got to drive a few laps. Oh, that's awesome.
Clear.
And you got a Michelin cap for being decent. That would be an amazing experience. I would love to go see any world circuit like that. That would be kind of a dream. I mean, my girlfriend always likes to talk about us going to Europe, so I might sneak a little trip to the Nürburgring or maybe Spa or something in there. She would just love that.
That car's a lap down.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I feel like I knew that they weren't the same, like on the same property, but nowadays a lot of drag strips are now like ovals as well, or like they have other like motorsports, you know, options available, at least from what I've noticed. Like Irwindale is one, has, you know, the oval there. The drag strips kind of tacked onto it. California Speedway, I know, where we are right now, it now has a drag strip there.
That car's a lap down.
Girlfriend reveal at 1,000 subs. My girlfriend's already been revealed on the channel, actually. Yeah, we'll go to Europe for one day, but we're gonna go to the 24 hours of Le Mans. I wouldn't even need to see a race, man. I would just love to see a track.
Car outside. Clear.
About a lap. Oh, see ya, Tony. So he's down in 16th. We got him a lap down. So we're going to be ahead of him on points for sure. Waltrip's down in 19th, so we're going to pull away from him a little bit as well. It was a Project Cars 2 video, you think? I'm not going to reveal too much about it, but I did delete one of them. But there is an iRacing, like, test session video, I'm pretty sure, out there. But please, oh my god, don't go back and watch my old videos. Like, at least wait until I got my headset set up, because the old microphone I used when I was first starting out was terrible.
Still there. That car's a lap down. Still there. Clear outside.
Spa's older in Warrington. They do Destruction Derby racing. I've seen some like European Destruction Derby stuff online. Looks pretty crazy. I don't know, I feel like I need to visit, or would want to visit more tracks in the US first and foremost. I've seen like NASCAR Cup Series tracks. I've seen 4, I want to say.
Clear outside.
I've seen Indy, Vegas, California, and Sonoma. And I've only seen a race, a NASCAR race at Sonoma. I've just seen the tracks otherwise. Souped up lawnmower racing? You mean F1? Alright, coming around to get 24 to go here. All it's looking good. This has just been a really good drive. You're gonna find the video? Oh man. You don't need to do that. Well, look who's coming out of the pits for the 30th time today. You guys know what to do. Hello, welcome. You've only been to ISM, Arizona Speedway, and your local dirt track. That's cool.
That car's a lap down.
Local tracks are awesome. I've been to a lot of those. You've been to Richmond, Martinsville, Bristol, and Charlotte. That's a pretty good collection. Watching from the big screen in your room, nice. Been to Nashville Fairgrounds. That's pretty cool. Oh, Morgan.
Outside. Clear.
He's in 42nd. Give him a break. He's doing his best. They rented garages to build their Destruction Derby cars. That's cool. And the Spa thing is very cool. I could go to like any world circuit. It would probably be Spa. You'd go to Auto Club. Nice. Yeah, it's a pretty great facility. Is kind of close to LA. If that interests you as well. I mean, I think LA's kind of been watered down for me. I haven't lived there for a few years, but it is still pretty awesome.
Laps to go.
Alright, 20 to go. Let's finish it out. Oh, the international audience coming in. Who would have known that racing an old NASCAR simulator could draw the world? So we got Tony in 15th and Mikey in 16th. That's pretty good. You would go to Bathurst. That's a good choice. Never forget.
That car's a lap down.
I mean, you know, the F1 fans, Monaco, even though it doesn't have the best racing, there's a lot of like prestige and glitz and glamour. So that could be a good choice as well. Do I think NFL will be normal? I don't know really what they're gonna do. It's really hard to say. Do I think they are going to try their best to run a full season? You know, the most profitable way possible? Yeah, probably. You go to Bathurst and Adelaide. Adelaide is an interesting choice.
Still there.
And I haven't driven Adelaide on anything in a very long time. I know it's on Automobilista too. Maybe I'll give it a shot. You'd have to see the 2000 Talladega race where Dale got his first win. What about 2001 Pepsi 400? Martin Truex Jr.ing Tony and Mike right now, yeah. Well, I believe back in this year it was called Jeremy Mayfielding, because I believe he won the Richmond race, if I'm not mistaken, and won his way into the chase. Could be misremembering. Monaco's expensive, yeah, I imagine so. The 79 500, yeah, that would be a good choice too. I think, yeah, if you're talking like picking a NASCAR race, probably a plate track or like a Bristol, just something that has this raucous atmosphere. I think those races would be cool to witness. You pick Adelaide over Melbourne? Yeah, I've heard it's a better alternative. I really don't like driving Melbourne, so you can give me anything over that track. I hate that track. Not that I think anything's wrong with it, I'm just bad at it. I'm excited for this week ahead. I mentioned it at the kind of the start of the stream, but iRacing this week, we have ARCA at Talladega, so you know I'm going to be running that. And then we have IndyCar at the Daytona Road Course, so I probably want to give that a shot. You want to go to Bristol? Yeah. I mean, money is definitely a thing. And, you know, if I had all the money in the world, I'd probably go to every race. Just period, every race there is. Alright, it's going to be 12 to go. Did Mikey get passed? Yes, he did. He's down in 17th now. I was thinking about maybe going to Laguna Seca to see Indy cars now that they're back there. I think that would be pretty sweet. Do an iRacing live stream? I might be down to do that. I would probably only like do some kind of lighthearted fun races like Pickup Cup or Carb Cup. I don't know if I'm ready to like take it super seriously and interact with chat at the same time, because like I feel bad like streaming and not like looking at the chat a lot. I know like when you go into a racing stream, it's kind of expected sometimes that, you know, they're going to be focusing on the track. But, nah. Scott Wimmer, no. ARCA's gonna be death. IndyCar should be fine. Yeah. IndyCar is like, because the cars are so fragile, and yeah, you know, if you touch anything, you're about dead. The racing's pretty clean on like C-fixed IndyCar. Plus with the road course, like there's gonna be a big skill gap in people's lap times and stuff, so I'll probably be able to settle into a bubble. Just run laps. I was doing some practice on it late last night just to get my eye in. I felt like I was running okay. Love to attend a full NASCAR schedule and vlog it. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. You know, quite a few people have that dream with like MLB, like going to a game at every stadium. I think that would be sweet. I would need someone to read chat for me. Maybe. ARCA this week though, I've been very excited for it because that series does not have cautions, so it is literally a crapshoot. And I don't know why, but I love those kind of races on iRacing. Like, I have never been one of those guys to like try. I mean, I do try and keep it safe on iRacing, and I do try and take it easy when necessary. But I'm gonna try and run in the front if I can. Like, even back in rookie street stocks, you know, a lot of people advise that you stay out of the way, just let people wreck themselves. I'm trying to win. Like, so you'll see me, like, every race I do with super speedways on iRacing, I'm running right in the front if I can. Which has harmed me a good few times. It's come back to bite me. Alright, it's going to be 6 to go here. No threats at all, really, in the past 100 laps in this race. It has not even been close today.
That car's a lap down.
But I will say one last time as we come down to it here, if you guys are new and you are enjoying the stream and NR2003 stuff and other sim racing stuff, please help me out and subscribe. Just past 600, I'm so thankful. It's kind of a celebratory race right here. And if you want to leave a like on the stream as well, that would be awesome. Remember to qualify for Pickup Cup. You know, I thought I could do a last to first challenge, and it did not pan out. I relied too much on people being able to drive the pace lap and start without crashing. Which, I remember my first ever race on iRacing, it was the Pickup Cup, and I was scared out of my mind, but I did not crash. We got LePaged by some car, and I was running like mid-pack, like holding my line, so. Yeah, I will definitely take a look at that Daytona USA pack that you posted on the Discord. Link in the description, by the way. Probably gonna get wrecked for trying to play Let's Go Away somehow on the video, like copyright claims, but yeah, DW is gonna like this performance. It's amazing how fast these races go when there's no cautions. Elliott Sadler up there in 12th. Good run from him. He won this race in real life. This is going to put us in the chase, gentlemen. It's all going to be down to Richmond.
Just 2 to go.
That's never a good thing. Kyle. Nice try. I'm not going to try and pass him. There's too much on the line. These races blew by. Like, you can probably make any like terminology in racing sound really sexual, so am I gonna do a whole race without exploding or dying? Come on. Only like got slightly bumped by Mark Martin. Yeah, Richmond's next. Cutoff race. We're gonna let Kyle do his thing. We're gonna come off a 4. We're gonna show up when it matters most. Yes! Perfect drive when it matters. And Tony Stewart falls to 17th, Mikey in 14th.
You know what? You drove a great race out there.
Wow, and he actually isn't sarcastic. Unbelievable. Huge win in the home state. And now we face Richmond. But we're going to be on the good side of the top 10, so we'll just have to keep it clean. Yeah, the fans are... imagine no cautions and somebody wins by like 20 seconds. I thought about putting new UIs. Yeah, I've thought about it, like with a ticker, or like even doing a new spotter, something like that. I just like the original layout so much. Thank you, you guys, for being here. Thanks for the great race. Alright, let's get out of here. Make sure we export. Won by 20 seconds. Good lord. Okay, maybe I should have made it a bit harder on myself, but I thought 100 would be enough. Alright, so put a good amount of the field a lap down. Morgan Shepherd beats Rusty Wallace and Dale Earnhardt Jr. What more can you say? We have Stewart in 17th. And let's see. Mikey there in 14th. Okay, let's make sure we exported. Good, good, good. File name is invalid. Excellent. Alright, so we're actually gonna get a quick standings update here. It's gonna take me a second to get this set up, but I'm gonna go in live and we're gonna get a standings update. So give me one sec. Let me get this put together here. Yeah, Kyle Busch-esque right there. Tony Stewart takes a big L, and I will take a look at that. I do love a bit of Daytona USA, so let me see how can I make this happen. We'll do it like that. I'm a pro. Ooh, I see it. We'll do like this. Yeah, there's some behind the scenes action right here. I know you guys can't see anything because I've got my splash screen. Do alright, like that. There we go. And then we'll go, this will make it pop up. Here. Alright. We're 9th, gentlemen. 1 point clear of Kenseth in 10th. And what's that, 27, 28 points ahead of Stewart? Wow. 9th position. 7th win of the season. My goodness. Well, this is exciting stuff. Hope you guys will join me next time at Richmond. I'm not sure exactly when the race will be as of yet. I do need to do some tinkering with the settings and stuff to make sure I am happy with it, but we are in at the moment, so hopefully we can hold that. And that's where we'll leave off for today. I appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next race.